Hello viewers, welcome to CodeForAny. Fruit markets nodes inside. Today we need to making this here the fruit details API we need to develop here. First of all, we need to make this here the API. To write down here f dot post like here and to write down here the API slash f slash item underscore detail. Like this we need to creating like API names URLs request and response. Like this we need to write down here now. Need to print here the request body request dot body like here's and where request object is equal to request dot body. I can write down here and now need to check this here the access tokens. Need to pass this here the request dot headers and pass this here the response. If here valid stand to get this here the user object like here's. Now need to call this here the helper check parameters valids. Need to pass this here the response request objects and to check this here the items underscore id like so need to getting here's for this API need to get here's and then afters we need to make here's blank callback. Now we need to write down here the db query. First of all we need to copy this here this select query we need to needs here's no needs here the limits like here's we need to copy this query. Now need to write down here db dot query paste this here and we need to remove this here the limit and like here and root item status ones and items underscore id against this root like here set here the question mark like we need to configurations we need to get this here the price of this list we need to getting here also need to get here the unit and maybe need to cut this query here maybe stay here. Now need to copy this query and need to create here the another multiple query to 5 years like years need to get this here the remove here the rates set here the rates then after need to get here the message for the review events like here and we need to connect here the users so need to call this here the alias rd need to call here copy and to paste this here rate and also here and remove this group by and we need to set here the conditions are the dots item id equal to and conditions like here errors result like this calling here for API. Now we need to check here first of all these errors and we need to check this here the result index of 0 and length more than 0 means here the items bounds otherwise else response or JSONs need to pass this here the response inside the status as set here the 0 and need to write this here message invalid items like here. And if you bounce, then to set here the success message and payload like here, and we need to set this here the result 0 indexed like this. We need to make here the conditions for write downs here, and we need to set here the item id request object dot items underscore id and request object dot item underscore id. This is to query value. We need to put sears and set here the question mark semicolons. And another query you need to write down here the gets here the nutrition list of years. Now we need to go inside here the tables nutrition details and make sure this query first inner join set here the user details and as I need to get this here the on ud dot user underscore id equal to rd dot user underscore id like this sets here for this API and we need to pass here first of all we need to get this here this image this case conditions for the user image like here set here the ud dot image so set here then after we need to write down here the user related informations for need to pass here the name rd dot name not rd ud dot name and also need to here's rd dot user underscore id for these years. Now another query you need to write down here for here the nutrition list for specific these items. Nutrition details select query. We need to call here where conditions copy this here the item and status is equal to set here the question mark. Same as we need to give this here items and we need to pass status as a one and remove this here the created dates modified dates and status need to clean here. Now we need to get this here the nutrition list like we need to get here for this API we need to put here. Now this is the getting so related information we need to get here. Same as now we need to write down here the price and we need to check this here the group by and also need to pass this here the price ID for specific this price related information we need to get here score right and we need to call this here the this price inside these conditions that is selected like here and need to call this here the pd dot score right set here the question mark like here and we need to pass this here the request object dot price id because we need to get here only these records we need to select the price we need to put here and to get this here the informations then after we need to fix this here the issue. Dot need to call this here the nutritions underscore list is equal to need to call this here the result index of two value and same is now need to get here the review for these items review list and we need to set this here the one flags we need to put and these informations and to pass this here the result records need to returning here and this API had the done here the item details. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new user, so please subscribe my channels and press the notification bell icon. You can get every new video notifications and awesome content. If you have any question, so please write down the comment sections. I will help you and sort out your issue. Everyone have a nice day. Goodbye and take care and make sure we need to select query inside and to give this here the pd.price id is most important because we need to see every query to price related information. That's why I need to first now to save here.